Hello everyone, as 2025 comes to a close, it's time to look back at the key moves in the major instruments and what's expected in 2026. Here's a quick sharp recap of Euro dollar, Pound dollar and US100. Euro dollar rebounded 12% in 2025. 2026 outlook hinges on Fed cuts, ECB stability with risks from EU politics and fiscal weakness. Pound dollar gained on dollar weakness in 2025. 2026 likely pressured by weak UK growth, BOE easing and political uncertainty. US100 surged 32% in 2025 on AI and cloud boom. 2026 bullish, it looks to be bullish but faces threats, valuations and meter-driven volatility. So having a look at the euro dollar in the weekly chart, we can see that the price is holding within a trading range over the last 6 months, with a lower boundary around the 1.1470 support and upper boundary near the 1.1830 resistance. So currently the price is trying to overcome the 1.17 round number after 2 consecutive green weeks, with the potential to hit again the 1.1830. So if there is a closing day above this level, then it would endorse the bullish outlook in the longer term and touch the 4-year high at 1.1920 and even higher the 200 monthly SMA at 1.1960. Now, on the other hand, if there is a slip beneath the 1.1470 region, then at the market it may test the 1.1390 support and even lower the 50-day SMA at 1.1290 ahead of the 100-day SMA and near the 1.1070 area. Now, if there are steeper decreases, the market it may move towards the next support levels that we may see a rebound near this region here before continuing the upside structure with a strong support coming from the 1.0530. Now, having a look at the technical oscillators, the stochastic is entering the overbought region and the MACD oscillator is trying to tick up, but it remains below its trigger line, and the RSI is also pointing upwards. Now, turning to Pound dollar, we can see that here also we have a bullish movement over the last couple of weeks, but the price remains within this downward sloping channel since it peaked at 1.3790 at the end of June. So if there is a successful move above this return line here, then the market it may move towards the next resistance level, which is coming around the 1.36 round number ahead of the 1.3790 barrier. If there is a climb above it, then the market it may also test here the 200 monthly SMA at 1.4140. Alternatively, bounce of this region, then the price it may retest the 50-day SMA at 1.3140 and the 1.30 round number, which is also near the 100 SMA. Now, to have a break of this bullish tendency that we had since the beginning of March of 2023, the market needs to break below the 1.21 and I think more importantly the 1.18 level. Now, the stochastic is also flirting with the 80 level. The RSI crossed above the 50 region, so both of them are suggesting that we may see some more upside movements maybe in the next couple of weeks in the next months. Now, having a look at US100, we can see that here in the weekly chart, the price it failed to have a closing day above the 161.8% Fibonacci extension level of the down leg that we have this year from February until April around the 25,900. So if there is a closing session above this region, then it will confirm that we may see steeper increases and maybe a touch of the 26,250 area and even higher the 261.8% Fibonacci around the 32,000 area. But before that, of course, the market needs to be cautious around the round numbers such as the 27,000, 28,000, and I think that the most critical level here will be the 30,000 region, which is around this area here. Now, on the other hand, if we see a downside correction, the price it may test the 23,800 ahead of the 22,900 and the 50-day SMA near the 22,300. Of course, the outlook is strongly positive here in this chart, and I think that only a break below the 200-day SMA around the 17,000 or beneath this bottom here of 16,300, it may switch the outlook to a more bearish one. We have some mixed signs from the technical oscillators. The stochastic is pointing upwards, approaching the overbought region. However, the RSI is ticking down above the 50, so it's suggesting that we may see some more weakness in the market before continuing the bullish tendency in 2026. So that's all from me. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.